you and only you. Just you and only you. Just you and only you. Just you and only you.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a Centennial GT Mustang. And I guess you call these rare, I would assume. There's only 717 coupes, and this is actually the first one I've ever seen in person. I've recently found out about the special edition probably about a little over a year ago when I saw it on Facebook. And I did a little bit of research, and there's like, what, 1,200 convertibles? And
there was a little over 1,200 convertibles and only 717 coupes. But who knows how many coupes are even left. In good condition. In good condition.
Someone's horny. But yeah, this you pulled up to meet, and you actually knows me from YouTube before, right? That's
yeah. We were driving by and seen the car, and we were like, oh, I know who that kid is. So we pulled in and started talking about the car.
Yeah, so we've been talking ever since, and I saw his car and I saw the badge, and I'm like, no way, this is one of the Centennial editions. So I saw the badge, it so caught my eye. So this is a true Centennial edition. And what I've noticed so far with the packaging, like, I heard the wheels are different, but these are obviously aftermarket American muscle wheels. But I know it had like, I don't know, every time I looked them up, they have bullet wheels on, like these, but smaller and 17 inch.
Yeah, 17 inch, same exact thing as those, just they're gray in here, and then the lip is brushed aluminum.
Yeah.
But I took those off because they didn't affect.
So he has these on there now, and you're talking about actually switching up maybe to the SV wheels like I had.
I'm thinking about it, yeah. I think it'll look pretty tough.
So what I've noticed is it has the badge. It has 2 badges on the fenders back here. I think the wing is different. It looks different to me.
That wing, actually, I have researched that. I can't find them anymore. It's a Roush wing.
Oh, it's a Roush wing. So this is even original.
I can't find them online anymore, but I've never seen another one like that on another Mustang, so that's the only reason I kept it.
Could you imagine? I've seen people buy these exact wings and move them back to here, flush.
I'm thinking about it. I think it would, I don't know, this already sticks back pretty far as it is.
Yeah. I mean, you can always like take it off and like see, just get an idea.
Mock it up.
Or even ask people if they have pictures of it, because I'm sure somebody's done it with that exact wing.
Yeah, I wish I could find somebody with the exact one. I haven't been able to find nobody.
But yeah, this also has the stitching. This one, he says, is a little bit faded out, but if you saw in the intro of the video, there's like stitching that basically says 100 anniversary Centennial Ford Motor Company, all that good stuff. Performance-wise, motor-wise, it's just a 2-valve. But these only came in black and convertibles and coupes. There's like 1,200 convertibles and 717 coupes, and that's what makes this thing unique. There's a lot of people don't know about them. People question the badge. How many people question you about the badge so far?
Just about everybody I run into. They're like, "Oh, I like your Mustang, but that's not a 40th anniversary badge. So what is that all about?" And then I gotta go in and explain it, and it's. Nobody knows what it is, so they're all like, "Oh yeah," just kind of give me all the okays and yeahs I want, but
so that's
what I like about it. It's a conversation starter.
Yeah, it is.
Nobody knows the badge, so they're all like, "Oh, what does that mean? What does that mean?"
So for sure, and like I said, when I first found it I've been into new edges for about 8 years now, and I've just now found out about this a year ago, about this special edition, and it was new to me. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably never heard of it until now, but yeah, that's basically what it is. So it's just a little appearance package. It has the seats. I don't know what else. That's pretty much it, just the badges and the seats, right?
Badges, seats, and they were saying hood scoops, but they're
pretty much on,
GTs.
yeah.
So they said the hood scoops and the side scoops, but I don't see anything different compared to the regular GTs, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I guess
the badging, the wheels, and the seats, and that's about it.
So these cars only came out in 2003, and it's celebrating 100 years of Ford Motor Company, which is pretty cool. Actually, I dig this at that style badge. I'm just surprised I never heard of it before until now. But let's get into what's done to the car so far. Like, go into everything you've done, even wheels, lights.
Mainly wheels. The wheels are the first thing I had to change because the gray with the brushed aluminum lip did not go black at all. They should have changed that from the factory, but I did LED lighting all the way around.
You got the
I had to go with LED lighting because the halogen, you couldn't see nothing.
So you got the LED running lights.
Yeah, switchback.
And it's switchbacks, so actually on your four-ways one so that they can see. So yeah, they pretty much just turned amber, which is really cool. I kind of want to go with that style. So you got those from eBay, right?
I believe so, actually. It was like, try them. If they break, I can buy another set. Cheap, I don't care.
I mean, shoot, they look good for cheap.
Yeah, as long as they look good, that's what I cared about. As long as they look good. And I did the LED side marker lights.
Oh yes, I love those.
You definitely need to get those.
I'm going to get those one day for sure, man. Probably when I get my new bumper and get it painted.
And then the tail lights, which you want those.
The Vector taillights. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about making the switch because my Raxiums are actually having a clear coat peel issue. And that's all these. His are actually red when you turn them off, but I'm going to go different. I'm going to go with the Euro. Yeah, they're red. I don't mind the red, but to me, I feel like
during the day it doesn't look bad. Everybody's like, I think I personally like them better than the gray would look with a black car.
yeah.
But if I had a red car, I'd honestly still probably go with red.
I mean, I've seen that style with the Euros on a red 2-valve, just like mine, and I think it looked good. But it's a must to tint under here. It is a must because that's all chrome.
I wish I could show you what they look like without tint.
I'm sure if you guys look up the S550 style taillights for these cars, you'll see it. It's some people may like them, but to me, it's not my taste. It's not his taste either. That's why he put like some kind of like tint on it. I think he's like some kind of like window tint, didn't you?
It's stick-on tint. They made it for headlights, but I never used it, so I just kind of like grew balls and ran a layer of tint and just cut along the line really lightly with a knife. So I kind of risked a lot there.
So, dude, it turned out good.
It actually turned out a really clean line, so I was proud of myself.
So you did get on that. So if I get those taillights, I'm definitely doing that. So performance-wise, under the hood's pretty much factory,
Under the
right?
hood's factory, except for cold air intake, upgraded plugs, and coils. Which doesn't really do much, but it's safe to have them.
And
then the exhaust SLP catback.
this is an SLP catback with factory mid-pipe.
Factory mid-pipe, factory headers. I haven't changed none of that, which I'm actually surprised how loud it is.
It sounds.
It's still left on it.
This thing sounds really good. Imagine if you got rid of those cats, dude.
Yeah, it probably sound like yours.
It would sound probably identical to mine.
It sounds good. I'm thinking about it. I might get a mid-pipe.
If you go into that route, do long tubes while you're at it. Long tubes will get rid of that raspiness and make it sound a lot better. That's what I'm gonna do one day.
Probably the next step is long tube to the mid-pipe. That way I can knock it out at the same exact time.
Yep, that's the best way to go, man. I wish I would have done that route, but I was only like 17 and I barely had any money, so I just went with what I could get at the time.
That's pretty much how I was. It was like, I found this on Facebook for $200. You know, I'm gonna grab it because it's $550 online. I don't have the money, so I just slapped it on, and I'm satisfied with the sound.
It sounds really good. Actually, start up and give it a few reps so that you can hear it. Freaking echoes. Sounds really good. Sounds really good. So we will definitely be seeing more of your car on the channel, for sure. And you don't live far from us neither.
No,
so
not far at all, actually.
You're actually the only 2-valve guy left in that I know. Everybody else sold theirs.
I'm not selling mine. I might get rid of mine.
So he's definitely gonna be on the channel more often because he's the only one with a 2-valve around here. My buddy Corbin has one, but it's been down for 2 years. He's been trying to build that. Yep. So he's gonna be out of the question for a while, but right now we got this thing, and it's a special edition, and it's really cool. I'm glad I could finally see one in person, and this thing is just really sweet. It's clean, but you say you are gonna get repainted, right? For the most part.
Repainted. I might just get it paint corrected. I mean, I'm not too worried about the paint. I'm getting a new front bumper here soon.
So you're getting the Cobra, right?
Yeah, the Cobra bumper.
Yep. Cobra Gang bumper.
And I gotta get the rear bumper repainted.
Yeah, mine's the same way. It's always the plastic.
Crack really bad.
It's always the plastic parts on these cars that don't last with paint from factory. So,
I don't know if anybody's watching who's around here. Do not take your car to get it painted by makeup.
oh,
Do not do that.
they know they know the story's my fender. I made a whole video.
Because you can, if I took you around the car right now, I could point out so many mess ups.
So this whole paint job is actually from Mako.
Yeah, it was $1,200, which is their most expensive, which is scary. They don't take anything apart, like the front grille, they missed that. You can see where all that's peeling right there really bad. And it's like, there's clear coat peeling everywhere. There's a big old crack on the roof where the paint's coming back and you can see bare metal. It's like, right.
It is a crack
Right
up
up
there.
there.
You showed me this last weekend.
Yeah, dude, it was like, that was heartbreaking.
But I gotta say, overall with Mako, it's not bad.
It took them 6 tries.
Only if it would, you know, if it didn't crack up, this would not be a bad paint job.
Yeah, when it first came out, they tried sending me home in it, and it was orange peel like crazy. And I think it was 6 times. We kept taking it back, telling them to do it right, and this right here is the final product. And it was like, you know, I don't think it's gonna get better than this, and this looks good, so we'll just roll with it.
But I gotta say, it's not bad, but definitely don't take it to Mako.
Oh,
That people, guys, don't go to Mako. Maybe if you're getting like a spoiler painted or something simple.
Yeah, just like bumpers or something, but even that I'd be skeptical.
It depends on the color. If it's white or black, I would trust them more with that because it's hard to mess that up.
Yeah, and don't take crap from them. If they mess it up, take it straight back because they fix it every single time. For me, I didn't pay anything except for downtime on the car, which I wasn't that worried about it because it was done right last time.
Yep. But I say if you do get the car repainted, take it to R&R. That's where I'm going to take my car to get the next parts repainted that I get. They actually want to inspect the car and look at everything before they even do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's probably where I'll get front and rear bumper repainted at.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the car, guys. 100th anniversary Centennial Edition. Only in 2003. 717 of these, of the coupes. And like 1,200 of the convertibles. So this one's a little bit more rare than, per se, the convertibles. So yeah, it's really clean. I dig this car a lot. And I can't wait until you do some more stuff like the bumper and all that stuff. It's going to look clean.
It's coming soon, dude.
Soon. So yeah, guys, there's a little duo, the only other 2-valve that I know of right now that's in the area. So I mean, there's obviously more 2-valves in this area, but you're the only person that I know that has one right now.
I mean, well, I've ran into other people with 2 valves, but they're the people who buy it just to junk it, you know?
Yeah, they beat the crap out of them.
A lot of people buy these cars just to beat them up, but I got my hands on this one. I'm gonna try to keep it as clean as I can because I love it. So.
Sweet. So my camera's about to die, so we'll definitely see some more videos with you
for sure.
in the future.
Everything, dude.
So you do go to the drag strips every so often when it's summer, so.
A little fun.
So we can probably have the drag strip and get some videos then.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, man.
So if you guys are looking forward to that, make sure you stick around. This thing is sweet. Definitely going to see some more of it. But I'll catch you guys when I charge my camera because it's literally about to shut off. Alrighty, guys, picking this up a few days later, and that was Chase's 2003 Mustang GT Centennial Edition. I would consider that pretty rare. Reason being, there's only 717 of them. So a lot of your guys are going to say that's not rare. The Cobra R is rare. I'm like, come on. It's not only like 400 more cars that the Cobra R has. Think about that. 400 is a big number, but still, that's pretty uncommon. This thing, just think about it. 400 cars, that's a basic big car show. Just a parking lot. So, yeah, I'd call it pretty rare. So, sorry I didn't film much this weekend, but there's a little update on Reaper that I do want to talk about and address. Me and Chase and a couple buddies went up to this abandoned tunnel just to, you know, explore and have fun. So we all cruised up in our cars, and Reaper started blowing blue smoke. I started up this morning. A few days later, sat for a few days, and no blue smoke this morning. I let it run for like 15 minutes. I didn't see anything, but throughout the rest of that whole day, I think when I downshifted, only when I downshifted and only when I gave it gas, it blew out blue smoke. So my guess is a valve seal, hopefully, because that would be so much easier than piston rings going out. So I'm hoping the valve seal went out, and that is very common for these cars. I heard is the valve seals going out. So it could be a valve seal. Oil levels still look good. So I was going to buy a clutch this week and set up a dyno date. I don't know what I should do yet. I'm going to play it by ear right now. I'm going to probably drive around a little bit this week and see how bad it smokes. And if it's not terrible to where it's not something to really worry about right now, I'm going to order the clutch. I'm I'm gonna set up a dyno date, get this thing dynoed, just make sure the oil is good in it for the dyno. Don't want to run empty. And then I guess at some point I'm going to tear the motor halfway apart and fix it. But yeah, that's a little update on Reaper. But it's nothing big, it's nothing major, I don't think, but we'll see. Alrighty guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You're gonna see some more Chase's Mustang, for sure. That thing is freaking awesome. He has a lot of plans for it. It's gonna transform here soon. So make sure you guys subscribe for that, and I will see you guys in the next video.